I believe that our country, uniquely for the time, was founded on mistrust for the government, which is such a heavy and beautiful idea. You know, the idea that we have all the rights in the world, we have complete and utter freedom, and we give up very specific freedoms in order to have a government that will protect the other freedoms. Such a profound idea, and so deep and so wonderful. And I think that it was so weird to see all the people who said that dissent was part of their job during the Bush administration turn around and say that we were all supposed to rally behind Obama. I mean, I disagreed with Bush and Obama tremendously, and on the exact same issues. I mean, and the only issue that really matters to me is wars and killing people overseas. I'm against them. And I was against them when Bush was doing it. And now that Obama is doing it more, I'm against it too. And I think that it's part of the joy and the wonder and the brilliance of the ideas of the United States of America that whoever is in power is questioned and beat up. I was asked, I'm going on the Joy Behar show later today, and you get questions ahead of time, unlike here. They lay stuff on you ahead of time. And it was, Obama said he wants to figure out whose ass to kick. And that before he was busted for being not emotional enough, too cold. And now he's being busted for being too straight. How can he win? And my answer is, he's not supposed to win. He's the president. There's supposed to be millions of people disagreeing with him on everything and busting him on everything. That's the way the country's supposed to work. And that's not something to bemoan the fact that the government can't rally everybody to work together. That's to be celebrated. The government being as hamstringed and as closed off and as clumsy as possible is exactly what we want. The last thing we want is a government that can get things done. A government that can get things done, all they will get done is taking away freedoms. It's been shown over and over again. We want a clunky, sloppy, slow-moving, small, insignificant, weak government there all the time. And that's a government we can love and protect. It's the same misconception that everybody seems to have about everyone else. And it's the same misconception libertarians have about liberals or conservatives have. And that is, we sometimes tend to forget that everybody's trying for the best, that everyone's goals are the same, with very small differences. I mean, the goal of a socialist and the goal of a libertarian are exactly the same. The goals are happiness and security and freedom. And you balance those. But I think the biggest misconception that I find about libertarians is that there's a lack of compassion. And I think that there is as much compassion among libertarians as there is among liberals. It's not what the problems are, it's how to solve them. Everybody wants clean, safe energy. Some people think nuclear is the way to go. Some people think coal's the way to go. Some people think wind's the way to go. And there's always balances on that. Libertarians tend to put freedom as a goal in itself and also a way to attain other goals. Liberals tend to put security as a goal in itself and a way to obtain other goals. I think the biggest misconception is that libertarians, I guess the cliche would be, don't care about the crack babies. I just think you can deal with people in trouble using compassion. One of the things that bothers me about statism is that they take away my compassion. When you take money from me by force, run it through the government to help other people, I think there's less compassion than me being able to do something. What I say about libertarians versus liberals is, I will gladly help you build a library. I will not use a gun to get someone else to join us in helping to build that library. I want credit. I want credit for helping. I want to feel like I'm helping, and giving money to the government does not seem like the best way to help, and forcing other people to give money to the government seems immoral to me. I think that if I want to cure cancer, I should work on curing cancer. You can't force other people to give money to cure cancer. Then you're not really helping, or you're helping in a way that I don't think is right. So the question on health care was not, if you saw someone lying in the street who needed help, would you run over and bandage them? The question is really, if you saw someone suffering in the street, would you run, get a policeman, have that policeman find a doctor, have that doctor forced by everybody around to take a vote and then come in and help? I think that it's forgotten that what everybody's trying to do is help the people that need it. Everybody's trying that. And I will say that about every political group. And I think that I would love to see people using the word wrong more and using the word evil less. Obama is a really good guy, a really smart guy. And every moment, every second of every day is spent trying to do what's best. I disagree with him, but there's no sense that he's evil. And this is something I'll say that a lot of people will freak out at. I think the same was true for George W. Bush. I think every second he was trying as hard as he could to do what was best. I disagree with him very, very intently. But that's back to the fundamentalist atheist thing. To be able to say you're wrong and here are the reasons is respect. To say you're evil is anti-human. Because the people that I've met in my life who are truly bad and are truly evil is such a small number. I mean, if you take the 6 billion people on the planet and round off the numbers, about 6 billion are good.